going to start off in Philippians chapter 4. I'm going to start with verse 4. Mm-hmm. Rejoice in the Lord always. And again, I say rejoice. That's the first and foremost thing that God tells us to do in order for us to not to be anxious for anything is rejoice in who He is and what He's done. We can think about His faithfulness, what He's been before. It's just...
Amen.
That's the first and foremost things he does say. Mm-hmm. Then he says, let your moderation be known unto all men. Moderation means not... Oh, I think you explained this to me. This is because I'll read it, but maybe you can help me with it. It means not going to the extremes. Other ways it's used as reasonable, denotes seemly, fitting, hence equitable, fair, moderate, forbearing. Not insisting on the letter of the law. That's number 1. Number 2, expresses considerateness that looks humanly, and reasonably at the facts of the case. It's rendered gentle, associated with meekness, quality of wisdom from above. It's patient.
You must have gotten that out of the Webster's.
I got it.
Or the concordance. That wasn't me.
1933. I got it out of Strong's.
Okay.
So, but from what I understand that it's supposed to mean is a gentleness, a meekness, and let people see that in your lives. But how? If you're anxious.
Yeah, you're right.
The Lord is at hand. He's in control of me. Mm-hmm. It also here, I'm just going to read this also in the Living Bible. In verse 4, it says, always be full of joy in the Lord. I say it again, rejoice. Mm-hmm. Let everyone see that you are unselfish and considerate in all you do. Remember that the Lord is coming soon. The Lord is at hand. That He is here. Amen. Also. He's now. Amen. Verse 6. Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be known unto God. I'm also going to read it. Mm-hmm. I wonder if I read this in the Amplified. Don't worry about anything, but be anxious. That I read it actually when I first learned it. It said be anxious for nothing, and that's what right. I just kept on thinking about. It was the NIV. And it says, be anxious for nothing, be worried for nothing, don't worry. And I kept on thinking about it. It's like, God said,
it's good.
Be anxious for nothing.
So it's good.
Why would He say that if He didn't mean it? If He wasn't going to do something?
That's good.
If He's not going to do something in behalf of you, so that the problem or situation will be worked out.
That's good.
Why would He not? Why would He say that?
Amen.
That's good news.
Amen.
I kept on thinking, it was like, He said, don't be anxious for anything. Don't be anxious for anything. Amen. There's not a problem. There's not a worry. There's not a supply He won't need. There's not a relationship He won't fix.
That's right.
There's not something He's going to do if we just trust Him. He says, don't be anxious for anything.
Amen.
Don't be anxious for anything. If that just stays in your mind constantly, that's a command. are we?